What was it like growing up as the least favorite child? Growing up, I was the typical middle child. I was quiet, spent most of my time sketching or building things out of scrap cardboard, and I usually stayed out of the way. My house was full of noise and big personalities. My older brother Aaron was the one who always had somewhere to be, or someone clapping for him. He made the honor roll every semester, ran varsity track, and once fixed a neighbor's lawnmower just to be nice. Everyone loved to brag about him. My little sister Lily could break a window and somehow have everyone laughing about it. She had this way of making people pay attention without even trying. Me? I learned early on that being easygoing made things easier. It started small. My 10th birthday came and went without a cake. They said they thought we were doing something the next weekend. We never did. My drawings got stuck to the side of the fridge where no one looked, while Aaron's football awards filled a display shelf my dad built himself. In 4th grade, I landed the lead in the school play. I remember standing in the wings and scanning the crowd for them. They arrived late and left before it ended because Lily had a dance recital across town. No one asked how it went. No one mentioned it at dinner. By the time I hit middle school, I barely expected to be heard. I'd start talking, and someone would cut me off or change the topic before I finished. Eventually, I stopped starting conversations altogether. When I broke my arm during gym, I waited in the nurse's office for 3 hours. My mom said she never saw the missed calls. In high school, I stopped coming home right after class. I spent afternoons at my friend Jason's place, where his mom kept extra snacks just for me and always asked how my day was. It felt strange at first, being noticed like that, like someone saw me and wanted to know more. College was the first time I didn't feel like background noise. My roommates made fun of each other constantly, but it never felt mean. They included me in everything without making me feel like I had to earn it. On my birthday, they bought cupcakes from the gas station and sang like a bunch of drunk cats. I laughed so hard I cried. When I told them I was bi, they barely reacted. June just asked who I had a crush on. It wasn't a moment, it just was. I kept trying with my family. I called. I sent updates. I mentioned I sold a painting once, something I'd worked on for 3 months. My dad nodded and went right back to asking Aaron about his promotion. Eventually, I stopped showing up. I found my own rhythm, got a job designing sets for small theaters. My boss, Elena, was blunt and brilliant, and she showed up to my first gallery showing with a bottle of cheap wine and a hug that nearly broke me. I made friends who listened, who remembered things I said, who called just to check in. We had weekly dinners. We celebrated birthdays like holidays, with mismatched decorations and way too much dessert. At one of those dinners, someone asked me to bless the food, even though I'm not religious. She just said, "You always know the right thing to say." That was the moment it hit me. I wasn't just a guest anymore. I was part of something. A year later, my mom texted, asking why I never came home. I stared at the screen for a long time, then typed, "Because I already am."